All right. Not long before the primetime speeches started at the Democratic National Convention yesterday, failed former President Donald Trump, seemingly sedated, gave a speech about economic policy, which is just like, it's already funny because it's like, of course he didn't. There's no possible way that that's actually what he did. Trump spoke in York, Pennsylvania, and it was supposed to be a speech about economic policy. The people standing behind him seemed disturbed to even be there. They seemed bored out of their minds. Fox News eventually even cut away because this got so crazy. But listen to sedated Trump and how it's almost difficult to even parse what he's saying because of the delivery.
Back to a similar, because they were getting just absolutely destroyed by the numbers that was going up. And you can bet that if we don't win, she takes over, your energy numbers will be triple and quadruple, and you won't be producing a drop of oil. They ended the largest oil reserve anywhere in the world, probably as large as Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has this massive amount of oil. It's called Anwar in Alaska. They ended it on close to day one. They ended it.
Yeah. He can barely stay awake. You know, forget about putting other people to sleep. He can basically even stay awake. And of course, he's lying about all these things. We've had record oil and gas exports under Biden. We are, by Trump's own definition, more energy independent today than ever before. But the people behind him can barely stay awake. Now, at one point, Trump glitched so badly that he almost sounds like he eats a word. Now, you might say, what is it, Dave? What do you mean he ate a word? What does that even mean? I'm going to play it for you. It sounds like he eats a word.
Kamala is also on a regulatory
regulatory. He just swallowed it. He swallows regulatory. It's a very strange moment.
Kamala is also on a regulatory jihad.
Yeah, a regulatory jihad. So anyway, that one he just swallowed. And yep, he ate it. Trump then brings up electronics, but he literally says we're going to bring up electronics. I don't mean that he raises it as an issue and then explains some kind of important thing related to electronics. He just says we're going to be bringing up electronics. Wow.
We're going to bring up electronics, too. Yeah. Electronics, we buy everything away. When you see the sophistication of the product I just saw at this place, electronics is peanuts by comparison.
We're going to bring up electronics too. Imagine if I did a show like this. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're going to bring up electronics too. Electronics. We buy everything away. When you see the sophistication of the product I just saw at this place, electronics is peanuts by comparison. I don't think I'd have an audience. And I think what's happening is the audience that Trump has behind him is trying to get away. It's unclear whether they're able to, but certainly some, what the hell am I doing here? Here's another moment where Trump is just, trying to read his speech off of the teleprompter. No inflection, no energy. The woman over Trump's right shoulder sort of seems like she may be looking for the exit.
With your vote, we will unleash explosive economic growth and vast new prosperity for all of our citizens. We will put more money into your pockets and create millions and millions of new jobs. We're going to do it like nobody else has ever been able to do it.
And you can tell that he really means it, and the people behind him really know he means it as well. Trump continued ranting, and if you're watching, keep an eye on the folks standing behind him who just look increasingly uncomfortable.
I'm announcing today that when I return to the White House, I will end the anti-American energy crusade and terminate Kamala's so-called power plant rule. It's a disaster for our country. Wow. Our country will have no jobs by the time these communists and Marxists get rid of, when they destroy the country, probably can never come back either, just so you understand.
Yeah. Of course, there are no communists or Marxists that we've been able to identify.
Too much competition from other countries that are doing it right. We have a lot of competition out there. Not only China, we have a lot of other competition.
Okay, and so the folks behind Trump sort of like, why is he here and what is this speech about? Trump also adding now to, if you say to him, there's sort of like this free association that happens. One of those associations is if you tell Trump you're supposed to talk about the economy, he will bring up cryptocurrency. The only problem is he doesn't know anything about cryptocurrency, and he vaguely refers to it as a very big subject. Again, one of the ways you know he has no clue what he's talking about is he'll just evaluate the size of it as a subject of discussion without saying anything meaningful about it.
The electricity demands of AI and cryptocurrencies, which is a very big subject. It's coming up more and more, and we have to stay at the top. We want to be right at the forefront. Otherwise, China and other countries will take it over. That's both of them, AI and crypto.
There you go. And really something that Trump's understanding of crypto is really going to strike fear into the Chinese. That I can assure you. And Fox News ultimately cut away. This was just too boring, too depraved, too vapid for even Fox News to continue covering.
All of a sudden, she comes out and she says the same thing, exactly the same words that I used.
Okay, former President Trump in York, Pennsylvania, keeping an eye on that speech on the economy.
Yeah, I love how she's going to say it's a speech on the economy. It's just his normal grievances with no real economic policy laid out other than attacking other people and calling them communists and Marxists. So a sedated Trump on what was probably a pretty tough day for him, given all of the attention with the DNC that will build tonight into night 2 and nights 3 and ultimately night 4. A very sad seeming Trump. He did grant an interview at this event, which I want to briefly talk about. I've been using a Ridge wallet for years, long before they became a sponsor. I just love the slim, unique design. I used to have like one of those George Costanza wallets filled with stuff, and I said no more. It's just the essentials, and I'm getting a Ridge wallet, and it all fits in there. Ridge's RFID blocking wallets also protect your personal information from digital thieves. There's over 50 colors and styles, something for everyone, really. But Ridge is not just wallets. Ridge offers key cases, rings, phone cases, backpacks, luggage, and more. Ridge has over 100,000 five-star reviews from satisfied customers. And if you don't love your Ridge product, you have up to 99 days to return it. And Ridge provides a lifetime warranty, which is important for a wallet, something that will get a lot of wear and tear. Also, right now, Ridge is doing a huge sweepstakes where the winner can get a Hennessy Velociraptor, a gold-plated Cybertruck, or $100,000 cash now through September 13th. Many ways to enter the sweepstakes. You can enter for free at ridge.com/Pacman. And also, every dollar you spend on the Ridge website equals 1 entry into the sweepstakes. Go shop Ridge's lineup of awesome products. Enter the sweepstakes. The link is down below. And thanks to Ridge for sponsoring.